Good morning. It is Friday, October 22nd. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Many of you may still be cleaning up storm damage after yesterday's bad weather. We have some of the worst storm damage in the area posted right here on our social media accounts and on WKYC.com. So you can go ahead and scroll through. You can scroll through it all and check it out. But make sure you watch this 3 News Now before you do that. But looking ahead to what we can expect today is Carrie Coleman, who is in for Holly.
Danielle, it's going to be a fall day for sure. We're going to see the clouds, cool temperatures, and some lake effect moisture. Now, it looks like it's kind of all gone, but you're going to see some drizzle and some light showers around at just about any time today. We did have a couple of frontal systems move through. The first one brought that severe weather yesterday. Another one's bringing additional cool air down from the north, and we're going to stay in this cool pattern for a few more days for sure. You're going to see cool temperatures like Minneapolis up to the north, but a little bit milder, but still seasonably cool. Down south, Nashville at 49. Cleveland, that's at Burke Lakefront Airport there at 52. Hour-by-hour forecast by National Design Mart. A lot of clouds, yes, and you can still see some precipitation here over about the next 12 hours. Then we will eventually start to clear things out late on Saturday, on into early Sunday, and then late on Sunday, we're going to see those showers, at least in the afternoon, come on in again. And over the next 5 days, we could see substantial rain once again, anywhere between about 1 inch to 1.5 inches across northeast Ohio. Here's the forecast today: 53, cloudy, lake showers around. Some of that's going to be pretty light, even in the form of like drizzle. Winds out of the north at 8 miles an hour. And then overnight tonight, more clouds, cool down to 42. Still might see a sprinkle, but becoming mostly sunny. Not a bad day all in all for Saturday. 54 for the high. Your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook showing you more showers, at least by Sunday afternoon, lasting on into Monday morning. More showers scattered about on Tuesday. A really terrific Wednesday the way it looks right now. Mild up to 65. Not bad temperature-wise on Thursday, but more scattered showers, Danielle.
Thank you so much, Carrie. In developing news, remains found in a Florida wildlife reserve have been identified. The FBI confirmed the remains are that of Brian Laundrie. Laundrie had been named the sole person of interest in the disappearance of his fiancée, Gabby Petito. Petito's remains were found in a Wyoming forest after Laundrie returned home alone from a cross-country trip he took with Petito. And actor Alec Baldwin was involved in a fatal shooting on a film set. One person was killed when local authorities say Baldwin's prop gun misfired on the set of the movie Rust. The director of photography was shot and killed. The movie's director was also shot and is undergoing treatment. The sheriff's department says the investigation remains open and active, and no charges have been filed at this time. And you may remember back in 1993, Brandon Lee, the son of actor Bruce Lee, died while filming a scene for the movie The Crow. The gun used in the scene was supposed to have a blank, but an autopsy turned up a bullet lodged near his spine. The Twitter account for Brandon, which is run by his sister, released this tweet saying their hearts go out to the families of the victims and that, quote, "No one should ever be killed by a gun on a film set, period." Again, this recent shooting just appears to be a very tragic accident. And turning now to Thursday night football, the Browns beat the Denver Broncos 17-14 in a home game at First Energy Stadium. So this is Victory Friday. Okay, and backup quarterback Case Keenum, he led the offense, stepping in for injured QB Baker Mayfield. And even though it was rainy and windy, Browns fans showed up, making sure that the Muni lot was filled for tailgating before the game. And we also got the chance to talk to fans after the win.
The Browns victory. We're staying alive one more week. Buy some time, get the guys healthy, get them on their feet, and then we're going for the playoffs, baby. We're not letting it go.
The energy was electric, and we had an awesome time. Browns won. We're going for 5 more.
I've been through it all since we was 0-16.
Let's go, Brandon.
I've been through it all.
All right. Oh, don't remind us of that 0-16 season. Okay, well, the Browns are now 4-3, and they get this week to rest before taking on the Steelers a week from Sunday on Halloween. So our professional football team took care of business last night, and tonight it's our basketball team's turn. The Cavs take on Charlotte in their home opener at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The Hornets are 1-0. The Cavs will be looking for their first win of the season after they dropped their season opener on Wednesday night in Memphis. Tip-off tonight is at 7 p.m. And if you are going to tonight's game, you will be getting a Let 'em Know t-shirt right there on your screen. So Let 'em Know is the theme the team has picked for this season. According to the Cavs, it's a statement of empowerment that tells the world we are movers, creators, and dreamers. And of course, we are covering more local headlines for you now. Here's 3 things to know. Today, the Ohio Attorney General will give an update on their investigation into the death of a 19-year-old man shot by an East Cleveland police officer. Vincent Belmonte was shot and killed back in January. East Cleveland police originally said he was driving a stolen car. When they tried to pull him over, he drove away and eventually ran from the car while showing a gun. A civil service complaint was filed against Larry McDonald, the officer involved. We'll bring you more details on WKYC.com after today's news conference. And today, Sherwin-Williams will break ground on their brand new Global Research and Development Center in Brecksville. The 600,000 square foot facility will house up to 900 employees, bringing jobs and revenue to the area. The ceremony begins this afternoon at 2. This comes as the company will also keep its headquarters here in Northeast Ohio. Plans are in the works for a new facility in downtown Cleveland. And just days after the news magazine abruptly folded, a campaign to save Akron's The Devil Strip is gaining momentum. The entire staff was laid off Monday, citing a lack of funding. The Devil Strip, a website and monthly magazine that focused on community news, arts, and culture, launched in 2014. Now, a campaign to save The Devil Strip has raised nearly $20,000 in a matter of days.
This paper is incredibly important to the community of Akron. It has a huge base of support, and notably, it's the first community-owned, cooperatively owned newspaper, local newspaper in the country. And we don't want to see it fail. So that's why we're doing everything we can since learning this news to raise the funds needed to have a chance to stabilize the organization.
Robbins says the remaining board members are investigating the cash shortfalls now and trying to answer very valid questions about what happened to shut the paper down so suddenly. While it works on raising emergency dollars, they hope to hold a meeting with the membership as soon as possible, hopefully next week. And for the first time since 2013, the state of Ohio has unveiled a new license plate design. This time, it's being called Sunshine in Ohio. The plate references the state seal, Ohio being recognized as the birthplace of aviation, and as the governor says, a place where there are both plenty of cities and rural areas alike.
We also want the plate to represent the diversity of Ohio in the sense of the geography of Ohio and where people actually live.
But there was just one tiny problem. In the image presented during yesterday's news conference, it appeared to show the iconic 1903 Wright Flyer facing backwards. That mistake will be fixed. Meantime, the new design will be available to Ohio drivers starting December 29th. Turning to COVID-19 now, and the CDC is expanding their guidance for COVID-19 vaccinations. Yesterday, the CDC officially endorsed booster shots for both the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccines. The announcement comes one day after the Food and Drug Administration authorized the additional shots. The CDC also endorsed a mix and match approach to vaccine boosters, meaning the booster shots that people get do not need to match the ones they got for their initial vaccinations. And with approval of Pfizer's COVID vaccine expected for children ages 5 to 11 in the coming weeks, Governor Mike DeWine said the state is preparing to roll out tens of thousands of doses statewide. The governor says the state has allotted 347,000 doses in the first weeks for the new age group once given approval. This comes as the White House also outlined its plans for vaccinating kids ages 5 to 11. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Saturday morning on Go starting at 5 a.m. Have a great weekend, everybody.